Hello, Delaware Shakespeare family. I'm David Stradley, your producing artistic director. I hope you all found a way to relax and enjoy yourself over this past, very different Memorial Day weekend. I want to take a moment to thank all the essential workers, the healthcare professionals, grocery store clerks, delivery drivers, and all who have done so much to keep us safe during this time of COVID-19, and to all Delawareans for your selfless actions to keep the healthcare data moving in the right direction. To quote Miranda in The Tempest, "Oh, brave new world that has such people in it." I love those words, as I love so many of the words in The Tempest. It's my favorite play, and I'm very much looking forward to directing it for you. However, due to the guidelines in place to reopen Delaware's economy, and to the overall public health climate surrounding COVID-19, Delaware Shakespeare has made the decision to postpone this summer's production of The Tempest until the summer of 2021. I know the Delaware Shakespeare Summer Festival means so much to so many of you, and I'm sorry to deliver this disappointing news. Your affection for the summer festival experience here at Rockwood is tangible, and we honor your feelings about this Delaware tradition. I want to share a little of what went into this decision. Now, if all goes according to plan, Delaware will be entering phase 2 of its reopening on June 15th, one day before we were scheduled to welcome over 30 artists to start rehearsing The Tempest. Now, during phase 2, physical distancing will still very much be in effect for workforces. And we just couldn't see any way to safely welcome our artistic company for an active rehearsal process in an indoor studio space while still following the public health guidelines. Now, by mid-July, when we were scheduled to start performances, hopefully Delaware's reopening is well underway. But in listening to state officials, it seems likely that physical distancing will still be in place, particularly for public gatherings. And when we polled you, our Del Shakes audience, the majority said you would expect physical distancing to be in place in order to enjoy a performance here at Rockwood. We heard your concerns, we mapped it out, and in reality, reasonable physical distancing would reduce the audience capacity at Rockwood to 30%. We're unable to create the planned production of The Tempest with an audience that's limited to 1/3 of our potential ticket buyers. And we want to make sure that we have the financial resources in place to continue creating great theater for you many years into the future. This would have been our 15th year here at Rockwood and our 18th summer overall. We're developing creative ways to honor the traditions you love about the summer festival experience, including, yes, let me assure you, there will be a 2020 Del Shakes t-shirt available for special order later this summer. We're also looking for ways to honor your wondrous picnics, the family night activities, even the fun fact signs that line that steep hill you walk to get to the performance area. And finally, we're brainstorming smaller scale performance options that we may be able to offer if public health conditions allow later this summer. At the end of Shakespeare's comedy, Love's Labour's Lost, 4 sets of royal weddings are suddenly postponed when the news is delivered of the death of the princess's father. Each woman sets a 12-month delay and gives their beloved a task to accomplish in that year. Creating theater, attending theater, it's a labor of love. You have my promise that everyone at Del Shakes will use this year to create a more joyful, more nuanced, more magical production of The Tempest, so that when we gather together again, it will be love's labors won. And really, in essence, isn't that what the actions of these past months have been? Actions of love by our community, for our community. Thank you for your love of Delaware Shakespeare. Thank you for your support, your understanding. Be well, and we look forward to connecting with you in different ways this summer.